What is up, squad? It is your boy, the Anxious Squid, here at Anxious Squid Productions, my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you've stumbled across my channel, have a poke around. Don't just decide based on this video if you like me or not, but please hit the subscribe button if you do decide you like me. This video is brought to you by a guy called Hyperion. He's a really cool up-and-coming hip-hop artist. I'll talk to you about a couple of my favourite tracks of his later on in the video and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, he's a friend of the channel. He'll be a friend of your ears if you give him a vibe and give him a listen and click the links in my description, either to his Spotify or to his Facebook page, or to both if you're feeling like, you know, click happy and whatnot. Give him a follow, give him a listen, see if you like him. If you're into hip-hop, you'll be into Hyperion. Check him out. But obviously that's not why you're here. You're here because you saw the thumbnail and the title, and I may as well not sugarcoat it. I've been watching this guy, Travis Kelce, for the last, 2-3 weeks with a keen eye, because I reckon he took his team on his back and went with it, against the was it the Texans, I think? He had a couple of drops in the first half, and then in the second half he just went bang, 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 and took his team, over the line. So I'm happy and I'm excited for him, and I want to check out his highlights. So let's get into it. Thanks for tuning in again. As always, loyal subscribers, I'm nearly at the 1200 sub mark, so I get some questions and answers in because I'll be answering them in a video for my announcements playlist at 1200. So I'm at 1100 and something at the minute. Get your questions in if you can. But yeah, this video, the first video is like go get it highlights, and if it's going to be a music video, I'm just going to turn it down. Might be a bit weird because there's no commentary along the side at the same time. But the second video is like the newer highlights, because this video is 2 years old, and I wanted to get like the last year or two of his highlights in there as well. So 2 Travis Kelce videos. Let's get into it, shall we? I'm going to turn the music down so I don't get copyright infringed. I probably will by the NFL anyway, but I've been watching this guy play and I'm really, really interested, So, interested to see how he goes, broadly speaking, and in general. He's a big lad. He looks, and like you can see it in what he's, just as he's going, that he's casual, and he believes in himself. I don't know how to describe it other than that, like he's got that self-belief saunter that you can just rock with, like some people call it big dick energy. I don't know what you call it, but it's just like when he's there to play, like he's switched on, and you can tell when he's switched that switch, I think. Look at that height, look at that fend off, and a bit of a pretzel, whatever you call that when you buckle into yourself to avoid someone. That's he's got good ball control under his arm as well. Like I don't think I've ever seen him been able to get have someone hit it out of his hands. You know what I mean? Like I know a lot of people, as they're coming in to tackle, from what I've discovered, as they're coming in to tackle, they're actually aiming to slap the ball as well as tackle, because even if you don't get the guy down, if you hit it out of his grip and he drops it, that's effectively the same thing, So he's got a good little tuck. I don't know what you would call it. I guess a tuck, yeah? Like, you're just in there. Once I've got the ball, you're not going to knock it out of my hands. Like, you're going to have to tackle me and get me down. I'm not going to drop the ball, Like, I don't know, doing the chicken dance as well. I like it. He's good, isn't he? I think I remember that game against the Bills. I don't need that bottle anymore. He has a good ability to run with his neck completely, like he's running and trusting that nothing's going to be where he's running to, which is a skill in and of itself, I'm fairly certain. I watched a game tonight where Kansas City, they're through the Super Bowl, and he had a big game, not quite as big as last week, but he had a big game, so I figured I'd try and capitalise on some clicks and get it in there. Look at that showboatery. Wind up and punch it away. I wonder if he got in trouble for that. This is a good highlights package. Probably would have been better with the music, but I like to get whatever ad money I can, so. How long's the video? They look like they're signing off. No, they're not. That's cool. It's still like less than a minute, 50 seconds though. But he was out. That's unfortunate that he was out there, but he was dead set just, I'm going to maintain my position. Thanks anyway. You can't get me down unless you put a whole lot of effort into getting me down, Like, I like this. What position does he play? Is he a tight end? Or is he a receiver? A wide receiver or something? I don't think he's wide. He's too far in the middle of the ground sometimes. I think he's a tight end. I could be wrong. But, yeah, he's interesting. I like him. He's a good player. Like, obviously, he benefits from having Mahomes throwing to him. It's sort of a tit for tat, you know, like I say about DeAndre Hopkins and Watson meshing together well, you know, sort of, and elevating each other. I feel like Mahomes and Kelce are, you know, like together they're better than separated at the same time. Like it's a bit like cookies and cream, you know, like you like cookies are nice, cream also nice, brilliant on their own, good at what they're doing, but then you put them together and they're just phenomenal, you know. I feel like that could be said for Travis Kelce and for Patrick Mahomes. But we're going to get into some more highlights here. Hopefully I've teed it up right that this is, yeah, cool. I was going to say that this next video just starts playing. I'll turn this up because hopefully it's just commentary and not a music video again. Alright. I'll keep it running anyway. Hopefully I'll just fight them in the dispute section or whatever. Oh, that's a good take. Got under the loopy ball. Have a look at him dancing. I like it. Oh, just took it off. That's a Mahomes highlight as well as anything, you know. Like he just gave it what it needed to get over the top, and all Kelce had to do was get there. Go to where he was told to go through the flight of the ball. That was nice. That's good, attractive football. I think maybe of the teams that are left, I want these guys to win the most. Of course, now I said that they won't because I'm a jinx to teams, but... Oh, he got picked up and spine busted, but he still held onto the ball. That's handy. That's handy for your team. Look at him, and he's out there as well. Get a big stiff arm. Piss him off. Oh, he went too low for you. Never mind. Never mind. You did all right nonetheless. Good job. Good job. Good take. Well done, son. Good take, good take. And I know, I like it where that's just an unattractive field, and I'm so happy they're not playing that anymore. But like you can tell when he knows he's lost his centre of gravity, but he goes for that extra yard, I think is what I was trying to say, you know, like he's not bad, he's a good footballer. Which obviously he's playing in the NFL. I don't expect there are any bad NFL footballers, you know what I mean? But he's impressive and he can take a bullet. Whether it's flat shot at his chest, he can take it there, or a loopy one that he needs to take up here. You know what I mean? Like he's a well-rounded receiver, and he can do that. You know, like he's a well-rounded receiver that can stop on a dime, catch it like within the breadth of his wingspan. Like he's not just a hit me on the tip and I can catch it. He's if you get it within my wingspan, I will give you a better chance than most that I'm going to catch it. You know, which is I think that little step difference, the polish difference, you know. It's a nice red outfit as well. Uniform, sorry, not kit. I nearly said kit, but then I said outfit, which is also wrong, but you know what I mean. Sidearm throw, that's like, I imagine coaches wouldn't really want your players to do that. A, because it's like, you know, it's harder to be accurate, and B, because you'll throw your elbow out. But when you got a bullet like that where you can just hit the pinpoint, it's fun to watch. See, this is what I mean. Doesn't quit on the play. He gets another 2 or 3 yards there that some other receivers or safeties or whatever position it is that he plays, tight end, they might not do that, you know. They'll just run out and they don't get that extra yard. I like the 1 extra percent, like the 1%er mentality, you know. Get the extra yard, get the block, get the interference, you know. Like, just get old mate to stop doing what he needs to do, you know. I like the 1%ers. That was cool. I enjoyed watching that. Oh, no, I'm not going to rewatch it though. Sorry, I just hit the button at the wrong time. I'm going to wrap this up here and film, you know, that thing's gone. But again, big shout out to Hyperion. He's an up-and-coming hip-hop artist who is trying to help up-and-coming YouTube artists as well. And it's you know, he fosters a great community of creativity, and he's also got some dope beats that he you know, pumps out. And you should listen to his music because I think it's good. And, you know, I guess maybe we have the same sort of listening habits because you watch what I watch as well. Who knows? But yeah, check out Hyperion. He's got a new-ish album. Came out last month. Came out in December. I would still call that new. Some people don't call it new unless it's out within the next day or two, though. But yeah, new album. Go check it out. There'll be a link in the Spotify. Link to his Spotify in the description. He's a legend. He's a friend of the channel. And yeah, let's help the channel be a friend of him as well. But Travis Kelce, that was awesome. That was like another one to add to my football playlist. This is the list of videos that I'm gonna do, or people, sorry, that I'm gonna look into, and people that I have looked into. If you can't find in my history one of the people from the have list, it's because the video's been blocked. But yeah, that was really, really interesting. I think Travis Kelce is like, he's different to other players I've watched in the way that he I feel like he was closer into the middle of the ground a lot more, you know? Like he had to endure a lot more bigger hits as a receiver than any of the other receivers I've looked into. But I could be wrong with that. That could be miles off. But yeah, I'm going to film a couple more videos and get into it today. I think, judging from the time that I upload this, you may or may not have a new channel trailer that is, you know, redundant to people that are subscribers, but it's like for the landing page of my page, and it'll help me get more subscribers and stuff. But yeah, that's either coming or it's been, depending on how and when I edit and all that. If this was the first time you stumbled across my channel, though, please don't just decide based off this one video. Have a poke around, decide if you like me, watch 2 or 3 videos, and if you do, give me a click. Hit the subscribe button, consider joining my Patreon, consider doing all sorts of stuff. Contribute in the comments section to this list if you can, somehow, and yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you when I look at you, and you'll see me when you look at me.